it can really throw you headfirst into the space racism without making you feel bad about it. The Tyranid are not sympathetic. So it's an easy way to ease you into this universe where everyone hates everyone all the time, always, for everything.
If this channel gets canceled, it will be Josh's fault.
But it's okay.
No,
Space racism is different.
Space racism is fine.
This just in. Some nerdy news that you need to know about. Henry Cavill has sort of kind of provided an update on his Amazon Warhammer 40k Cinematic Universe project. We have the Mandalorian and Grogu movie trailer to react to. We finally have our first look at Insomniac's Wolverine video game, and what the heck is up with the length of Star Trek television show seasons? We'll be talking about all that and a lot more because this is The Sleep Nerd, a show where you can check out, go AFK, and relax with us as we discuss all things nerd. I'm your show host, Corey Winter, and joining me here, we got Jason Summer. Ew. We got Cynthia Winter.
What a good intro.
Oh, right?
I'm so proud of you.
Teleprompters are great. We got Josh Winter.
Hello.
And we got Christian James.
Wolverine.
All right, bub.
All right.
That was so good.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't remember the last time you did it in one take.
First try.
Also, I want to let you know how hard it was for me to not do anything.
I know.
And I chose not to.
I know.
I chose peace,
We're proud of you too, Jason.
not violence.
Also, this was a prop, so.
What?
What?
Behind the curtain.
I mean, we do actually use
We
them.
do, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
This was not just in.
Right.
You should see us without the production value. It's rough.
this just in, there's something in my ear.
So it's kind of become tradition at this point to kind of go back to our original format about once a month. It's like once a month we're doing like that newsy episode just to kind of touch base on what's going on in the industry of being a nerd. So it's about that time, and we got some stuff here and there across all fandoms, not all fandoms, but across our
Enough of the
Most.
fandoms.
our
fandoms.
big fandoms at the moment. We got Star Trek, we got Warhammer, we got Star Wars, and we got I
Marvel.
forget the last one. Marvel. All right.
Gotcha, dog.
But there is some big news in-house that we gotta discuss.
Oh.
Our first big milestone here on YouTube.
Oh, we reached a milestone.
We did
Whatever is it, Corey?
1,000 subscribers.
24K minus 23K.
What?
I don't.
That is correct math. Good job, Jason.
Wasn't there like a time period where 24K was like a big thing? Like you saw 24K everywhere?
I think it's
Like
gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
20.
mean, like it was like graffiti.
Graffitude?
Graffitoed.
Graffito.
Is that a
Graffiti?
bad graffiti?
Anyway, it was big in the 90s.
About
Well, all right.
Oh, well
there it
then.
is.
Anyway, but yes.
About 40K minus 39K.
There you go.
There you go.
You can
That's really good.
just... Yeah, go away.
But yeah, it's thanks in large part to our recent video where we talked about how to eat like a hobbit for Hobbit Day. So thank you for everyone that's tuning in from that video that found us via that video. We appreciate your subs. But also, please, if you have not already, share us with your friends and family over on social media. That goes a long way into supporting this channel. And leave some comments down below if you're watching this kind of newsy format for the first time. That also helps with our engagement and helps grow our channel. So thank you for if you're one of our new subscribers. But also, if you've been here forever, we also appreciate you. Say hi down in the comments if you've been around for a while. We'll give you a nice little...
Talk to us.
Let us know how long you've been following us.
Talk to us.
Talk to... We want our talkies.
We'll send you a t-shirt.
No, we won't.
Maybe a wristband.
I didn't say an easily
Wristband.
nerd t-shirt. I just say
Oh.
a t-shirt.
A t-shirt. I've been cleaning out my closet lately. You can
Yeah.
have
I have
any of
lots
my
to
old
give away.
t-shirts.
If we were more famous, it would actually be a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, clearly,
I've worn this.
Clearly, the audience wants food videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a little tease.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. We actually already have some follow-up food type of videos in the works. So possibly stay tuned in October to see our follow-up to that Eat Sleep Nerd. Nope. To our Hobbit video. We've got something special planned.
I mean, it is factually an eat sleep.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Right.
That is, as Josh says, factually
Factually
correct.
No, we're not going to make this just a food channel, but we do want to play into that eat part of our name a little bit more. So we'll be doing some nerdy
Clearly, we
themed-
need to.
And then
Yeah.
we will also have an episode where all we do is sleep.
Yes.
Sleep stream.
Sleep stream. Just
We're
kidding.
gonna live stream our sleeping.
Yeah. Sleep stream. Just kidding.
That's
We're not
very
doing
good.
that.
Sleep stream. That's like slipstream, but sleeping. I like it.
That's the next episode.
I know.
I would take a nap.
For the channel.
I'm willing to take that hit.
The sacrifice I am willing to make.
I hope to sleep like a Muppet. Me, 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 me. Me.
Anyway, before we move on to our next topic, let's just go and raise our glasses.
Oh.
Nice little cheers on camera.
Our lasered in dishwasher safe mugs.
Yes.
Not a sponsor.
Right. Not
Cheers to our 1,000 subscribers and climbing,
Yay.
Yes.
and to 1,000 and 1,000 more.
A couple thousand.
Thousands
Yeah.
more. Thousands more.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're tired of having
Yeah.
real jobs, so y'all do work.
I don't.
Josh.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into the nerdy news?
Hit it.
All right, getting into the nerdy news, we have 4 stories we want to hit on today. The first one is Henry Cavill and Warhammer related. So, Henry Cavill's seemingly innocuous picture showing his leg injury, sustained while training for the Highlander reboot, has sent Warhammer 40k fans into a frenzy after speculation that the former Superman actor's social media post contains 3, yes, count 'em 3,
Oh my.
separate nods to his upcoming and super secret Amazon project. I'm reading from an article by Wesley Yinpol over at IGN. Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40k cinematic universe, the result of a deal struck between Games Workshop and Amazon that will lead to Prime Video movies and TV shows based on the famous grimdark setting, is shrouded in mystery. But could
my.
Cavill's recent social media post hint at what to expect from his Warhammer project? Some fans believe so.
Let's see that foot picture.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
What's a
Like
man
his
foot?
leg's a little dirty.
It's not horrible.
Ew, man leg.
Well, we're going to
That's
start with
not
this
it.
one.
Okay.
So, like I said, we have 3 potential teases in his one post. So, looking at this first photo of his post, just above his head in the first photo, the Warhammer 40k Leviathan box set on a shelf. So, it's
Oh yeah.
kind of hard to see, but I kind of zoomed in right there. It's a little out of focus, but
Me and Henry
Leviathan.
have the same box set.
there you go.
I mean,
So,
Yeah.
you recognize it.
We're basically best friends.
Yeah, basically best friends.
So, you recognize that box. So,
Yeah.
that is the Leviathan box.
Yeah. So that was the launch kit for Warhammer 10th edition.
All right. So this is the current setting of Warhammer 40k, which revolves around the Ultramarines chapter of Space Marines defending the Imperium against the terrifying Tyranid threat. Now, the most obvious tease here is in his second photo, which shows books for the Horus Heresy tabletop game strewn on his table. For the uninitiated, the Horus Heresy is the Space Marine Civil War that took place 10,000 years before the current Warhammer 40k's setting. It is the foundation of 40k's grimdark universe and reveals how the Carrion Emperor?
Yes.
Ryan?
Carrion.
Emperor ended up in the Golden Throne. So yet again,
Well, because
that's
he's dead.
Dead. Carrion. Dead.
Yes.
Sure.
Except he's
I know that
not.
word.
And it's heresy to say he is.
All right.
Heresy.
So that's the original photo that he posted. This is it zoomed in, so obviously very obvious Warhammer stuff there. The Horus Heresy. Yeah, you get the point.
he's so hairy.
He's a lot
I
of
mean,
man.
do you remember his chest in Superman?
That is true.
Who
He's
could
a hairy
forget?
man.
True.
Yeah.
He is a hairy man.
Very carpeted.
Now, lastly,
Harry Cavill.
Ah,
Boo.
I'm sure that joke's never been made before.
Probably not. I don't know.
All right.
Probably has.
So lastly, in addition to the visual Easter eggs, Cavill posted his pics alongside a poem, Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Invictus is one of the most famous Ultramarines in the Warhammer universe, and a hero in the war against the Tyranids. Sal Invictus, now deceased in the official timeline, was the captain of the Ultramarine Space Marine chapter's elite first company.
yeah,
he was killed defending his chapter homeworld, etc., etc. So let's get into the poem. Let's go over this last part. So it matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishment the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Now, is Cavill set to play Captain Invictus in an adaptation of the first Tyrannic War? Tyrannic War? Some Warhammer 40k fans think so, simply due to the poem lining up with the Leviathan box set. So Josh, obviously, big Warhammer guy here. You know the
Yeah.
lore of it.
Yeah.
So what do you take away from this?
First off, it would be a completely logical place to start the Warhammer universe
Mhm.
because it's got your most famous Space Marine chapter, whether you like that or not. It's the most famous one. There's so many people who are just like, ugh, Ultramarines. Dude, it's the one that's on every box art from everything ever. Like, that's just how it is. And then the Tyranids are a really good cinematic enemy because they're cool to look at, they're gross, they're scary, and it can really... How to put it? it can really throw you headfirst into the space racism without making you feel bad about it. Because like the Tyranid are not sympathetic, you know? Like they're horrifying animals that want to consume all living matter in the galaxy.
Sure.
It is totally okay to be space racist against them. No one's going to feel bad for the Tyranids. So it's an easy way to ease you into this universe where everyone hates everyone all the time, always, for everything.
Okay.
You remember, pre-recording like 20 minutes ago when we were like, if this channel gets canceled, it will be Josh's fault. I'd like to make a short callback to that.
But it's okay.
No, I get
Space
what you're
racism is different.
Space racism is fine.
Racism.
All the humans get along just fine.
Xenophobia is something I can get behind.
Yeah.
That was
In
sarcasm.
space.
Hang on.
In
That was sarcasm.
space.
In space. Alien phobia.
Let's be super clear here, too.
Yes.
Fascist authoritarian space racism.
Right.
Even better.
Yeah.
Grimdark. Anyway, so that to me, that would make perfect sense if that's where they're starting. It would also make sense if they tried to tie that back to the Horus Heresy. It's the biggest event in 40K as far as like a defining, this is how we ended up where we are thing. But also to be fair, it is entirely possible that none of these are Easter eggs and Cavill is just a big old nerd.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of.
I was thinking that. That's what I was thinking.
Who was laid up, so he's playing with his Warhammer
Yeah.
stuff. Like that's.
I'm like, he would already have this stuff in his house.
yeah, like
On the shelves. Probably laying out on his coffee table.
No, it is. I don't know.
That one.
It does feel intentional.
it does feel conspicuous.
That one feels very staged and very intentional. The other ones I could see either way.
Okay,
It's
so
just-
so as a nerd who does like to show off my stuff, my nerd stuff.
Yeah.
I would have I can see him having that out on the table already, but just messy, and that he cleaned it up for the picture.
yeah.
Yeah,
I can
also
see
an
that.
option.
This one, though, where it's in the background, it's the only thing that's in focus in the background. So I feel like that was intentional.
Is that in focus though? Because that one to me just seems like he's taking a picture on a sofa with his bookshelf in the back.
Yeah.
But also, people do things like that.
Like, did he get up just to move it in frame?
Yeah, I had to hobble over there.
Like, wait, this would be cool.
But also tying it into the poem. The poem is like, why would he use
It
the
is.
poem?
It is a straight up
That
Warhammer
is-
quote. Yeah.
So-
That one is straight.
I mean, it could also just be that it was about keeping a straight gait, and he's got a broken foot, and he's a nerd.
Sure.
Well, how far apart were these posts?
No,
This
it was
the
all.
same
It was
post.
all.
It
the
was
post.
like a.
Oh, in the same
gallery.
post.
Like that was
Got
his
it.
caption.
Oh.
Yeah.
That does change things. a little.
Mm.
So no, I mean,
Suspicious.
like don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to debunk this or anything. I am 100% on the Warhammer hype train for this entire project. Like I am stoked. So
I believe it's still going to probably be a while before it ever.
oh
sees
yeah,
the
we're
light of
still
day.
years away.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
that sucks, but I'm so excited.
So you're okay with where this potentially is teasing the show to start?
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, I think it's a great starting place. The cool thing about Warhammer is there are a million different stories you could tell in it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they've got 150 books. They follow different factions.
That's a lot
They
of
follow
books.
different time periods. They follow different, like, it has so much lore. You could have 8 Warhammer shows going at the same time, but you wouldn't feel burnout because they could all be so different.
Sure.
So, but that being said, like starting in a place that basically goes over what you see on the box art, that's a logical place to start. The most famous Space Marine chapter versus arguably the most famous bad guys. That would make sense.
All right. Moving into our next story, Star Trek stuff. So, a key figure behind Star Trek's classic era has likened the shortened seasons of modern TV to the equivalent of a tender relationship, and
Oof.
said he's hoped the sci-fi franchise would return to 22-episode seasons.
Ooh.
Reading snippets pulled from an article by Anthony Pascal over at TrekMovie.com. Speaking at last month's STLV Trek to Vegas convention, Brennan Braga, I believe is how you pronounce it, spoke about how Star Trek TV has changed, perhaps for the worst. You likely know Braga's work, as he began his Hollywood career as an intern for Star Trek The Next Generation all the way back in 1990,
Ooh.
and stuck with the franchise for the next decade and a half as a writer. He has writing credits on over 100 Star Trek episodes and 2
Nice.
feature films, Generations and First Contact. He rose to
Nice.
showrunner for Star Trek Voyager, and later became co-creator and showrunner of Star Trek Enterprise. So, going back to the story, he said, and I quote, "I look at this audience, and I think you're here because you had a long-term relationship with Voyager. Voyager was 26 episodes a year. Some of you probably keep it on because it's cozy, and that's the kind of relationship you had. A lot of shows nowadays are tender relationships. 8 episodes every 2 years? I don't think so. That's not going to be something you necessarily pass on to your kids. And I think that's a loss. End quote. So, to Braga's point, the last Star Trek television season with 26 episodes was Season 2 of Enterprise all the way back in 2002.
Oof.
Whose final 2 seasons had 24 and 22 episodes respectively. The CBS All Access Paramount Plus era that began back in 2017 started with 13 episode seasons, although the first season of Discovery was extended to 15 split into 2 parts, before settling down to 10 episode seasons, usually with over a year between each season. Star Trek Picard, for example, aired 3 10-episode seasons over 4 years, and Strange New Worlds has aired 3 10-episode seasons to date over the same time period, with a 2-year wait between the most recent 2 seasons. A 5th and final season of just 6 episodes will cap off the series and is due to begin filming next year. So, to wrap up this story, quoting again Braga from this convention, he said, "It's a new paradigm, and some shows are still doing long seasons, such as NCIS that still does 22 episodes a season, but I really don't know what's in store for the future of Star Trek, like the TV franchise anyway, but I hope that eventually they get back to longer, more sustained seasons." Passing it to you guys, do you agree?
I would like it. I don't see it happening.
Because I would imagine that would decrease the budget, the episode to episode.
Correct. And
So-
see, and that's what I
Correct,
was
yeah.
going to say. It's kind of not a fair comparison because, like, even on TNG, which is where we made Star Trek great again, like, they reused a lot of sets. You know, so much of the show took place on the ship, just in the hallways and stuff, which were completely reusable sets that required really no additional touch-up. You edit it, you put it together, you're done. Nowadays, like, even when we're, like, on Strange New Worlds, we're still keeping a lot of things on the ship, so you get to reuse those sets. But so much of the sets are digital.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you're doing a new scene, you're having to do pre-work, post-work, just to get it put together.
And I know they use
So,
that big, like, video wall.
They use a volume,
Yeah.
which is sick. But
But-
what a lot of people don't know is that even when you shoot on a volume, most of the time in post-production, it's still replaced.
Yeah.
And the benefit of it is it just gives you accurate lighting on you can have environmental lighting show up on your characters.
And it probably helps the actors with
Correct, 'cause they
can see
they're
what they're
in the
doing.
Environment.
Yeah.
So those are which is a big thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
to Josh's point, the other side of having those small sets that you reuse over and over and over, it focuses on the writing and the acting,
Correct.
story, rather than relying on effects and filler. Which is where, like Josh said, Star Trek Next Generation brought Star Trek back because the stories were so good.
Yeah.
They had to be.
starting in season 3.
You saw this with Doctor Who. You had
Yeah.
with the
Shoestring
reboot,
budget.
They
Yeah.
had a shoestring budget, and as it became more popular, you could see where it expanded. The graphics and the effects expanded, and there was some charm that was lost from the writing and the acting. So as we keep throwing money and effects into Star Trek, I don't think you're going to see a change because also it's expensive.
Yeah.
And so doing 10 episodes is about what they can afford.
So plus, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're mega nerds, and at least half of us I would call cinephiles.
Mhm.
We like long form content.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who
Mhm.
won't watch a show longer than 8 episodes though.
Mhm.
Like that's just the new brain rot situation.
Yeah, I
like
feel
they
like
don't have the patience.
It's become so
For-
much more common for shows to have longer episodes and shorter seasons. So like you're not doing 20 or 30-minute episodes anymore. You're doing
Genuine
55
hour-long
to
episodes.
90-minute
Yeah.
long episodes
And you
Yeah.
get 6.
and fewer of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But
Now there are some TV streaming shows where this works and it works well and it's the best way to do it. I remember reading the Game of Thrones books back in the early 2000s, and I thought this would be great as a series,
Yeah.
not as a movie. And then they did it.
mhm.
10 episodes, or 18 or what it wasn't 22 episodes is what they did.
No.
It was like
it was longer than like 8.
Yeah, but it was like-
I want to say it was in like the low teens.
Low teens,
It was
right.
like 12 or 13
But
episodes.
that was
a season.
right. Like
It
it,
felt
was a
good.
book. It was like
Yeah.
each season was one of the books, and it was perfect. That works well for that. But I think when you have properties like Star Trek, live in it, revel in it.
To confirm, which is going to talk about the Game of Thrones, the first 6 seasons were actually only 10 episodes. Season 7 was 7, season 8 was 6. So
Okay.
it's pretty short seasons.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I think that was okay for that because it was like a book a season.
They're not trying to shove
Every
the
episode
entire
knocks
series.
out a few
Right, yeah.
chapters.
Yeah, they're not
like-
trying to put an entire book series in 1 or 2 seasons. They have a structure of 1 book per season.
The Dark Tower.
It will never get made.
But to this writer's point, Braga's point, would it actually benefit to decrease the budget and have those longer form seasons?
I think the show would benefit. I think viewership would suffer.
Mm-hmm.
They'd bring the fans back, like the true fans, but
You'd
a lot
lose
of the-
everybody else.
But you would
Yeah.
lose the casuals.
Yeah.
The casuals like that it's short and shiny and,
Sure.
you know.
But then they
Tall.
they end up with season 3, which is a weird season right now.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
kinda weird.
unfortunately, we didn't get to finish doing our watch along series for Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3. Just we didn't have the availability for it. But we've all watched it individually for the most part. Not as strong as the first 2 seasons.
It's uneven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And they're trying to keep it entertaining for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Which is admirable.
Yeah, sure.
That's hard to do, though.
It's hard to
Yeah.
do. You please everyone, you gain nothing, I think.
And it's also like trying to please everyone becomes a mystery because, like, from season to season, those interests may change
Yeah.
from a new viewer.
Yeah.
So you're just guessing at whether or not this is going to hit or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. A year and a half
Yeah.
before it
Yeah.
airs.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like because you're not keeping just a year in between seasons. You're looking at 2 years. People forget.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And there's so much content out there for everything. It's like our brains don't have the capacity to remember. Like if we just consume all the media that's out there.
Well, yeah, so like that's why a lot of Netflix shows suffer so much in season 2, season 3, because there's so much time between season 1 and season 2 that it falls out of the public eye and people just lose interest in it. So like I know Wednesday suffered second season just because of that.
Mhm.
What was the other one?
Sandman?
Sandman, thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah. So like
Yeah, that one.
just 'cause there's
Like
so
I
much-
loved Sandman, and I haven't even watched it.
Yeah.
The second season. I'm just like, okay.
Which is really curious how Stranger Things is going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
This-
already out?
No.
Not until December?
Okay. Because like
And they're
but that's-
adults now.
that's exactly
Yeah.
the point though. Because like I watched. Is the new season of Wednesday season 2 or season 3?
Two.
2. Okay. See, I
But
don't
they
even
split
know
it in half.
because I watched.
So we only get like 8 episodes, but
Yeah.
they still split it in half.
Like
And
I
it's just like,
watched
what are we doing?
Wednesday, and I didn't know that there was already a new season either coming out or already all the way out because I just haven't heard about it in so long. I forgot about it. I forgot I'd even watched it. I watched all of Stranger Things not until I don't think I watched any of it until season 4 came out, and then I watched all of it.
Same.
And now just the other day I heard, oh yeah, season 5, and I'm like, oh yeah, that show exists. Like I loved it. It was a great show, but it's been out of my mind and replaced
it's
with
been
so
years.
much other stuff because it's
Mhm.
been so long.
Umbrella Academy was the same way. People just kind of
Right.
forgot about the last season.
Yeah.
And I heard that it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Twas.
But like
Yeah. So
I
I don't
know
know. We're
there's-
just in a weird
yeah.
spot. It feels like a lot of weight for not very much content. And yeah. And it's just overwhelming and underwhelming at the same time.
you're going to lose people each time because hardcore fans will want to go back and rewatch to prepare themselves for the new seasons. But the people that don't will either just start watching it and give up because they're not following it well or they don't remember enough about it. But you're not going to get new viewers to come in on season 3, 4, or 5 of a
Yeah.
show because they're not going to want to go back and catch up on everything. That's my problem with a lot of stuff. I don't
Yes.
want to go back and watch multiple seasons just to know what's going on in the new one that everybody says is so great. But
It's a time suck.
I did that
Yeah.
for Breaking Bad.
But I
Worth
mean,
it.
really, could that be an
Worth it.
argument
Worth it.
for shorter seasons?
Well,
It could. It could.
and that actually brings up another point. Was up until I guess the later seasons of Deep Space Nine, a lot of TV was episodic.
Mhm.
It was not serial,
Yeah.
and so
You didn't have to
you didn't
see the
have
other.
to see it. Right? You could pick up Star Trek: The Next Generation pretty much anywhere,
Yeah.
And you'd get it.
and you'd be fine.
You can watch
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
episode of Twilight Zone having never seen another episode of Twilight Zone
Yes.
and have an entire adventure however many
exactly
minutes.
that, or Tales from the Dark Side, or whatever.
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt.
But Tales from the Crypt. But now you like Strange New Worlds is serial. We thought it was great that they were doing episodic. They were episodic initially. We thought that was cool.
Yeah.
They became serial.
Mhm.
Yep.
I wouldn't say all the time, but a lot of the time it's serial.
They have overarching arcs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's also to a detriment. It's like you almost have to go back now
Mm.
where you didn't used to. Now we're talking 30 years ago now, so that may not be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Yeah, it's strange that we'd be getting away from episodic TV and shows and stuff since short form content is so prevalent. Like you would think people would just I want to sit down and watch this for 30 minutes. But now we're getting into shows that only have 4 seasons of this one character arc before it concludes. So I don't know. It's weird to me that we're getting so far away from truly episodic television
Right when it theoretically
short
could
form
shine.
content
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
king.
Yeah.
That's strange to me. But maybe it's because people crave something that isn't a minute and a half. You know? It's me. I'm people.
Is it a-
Damn you, TikTok!
Listen.
China.
All right.
Stop.
All right.
All right.
Our next story.
86.
The
Put on the hat.
Mandalorian and Grogu. So, Lucasfilm has released the debut trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu, showing off Sigourney Weaver's character Zeb in live action, and the return
Torn.
of the Razor Crest somehow. So, the official blurb on Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu is, the evil empire has fallen, and Imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy. As the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion had fought for, they have enlisted the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin? Is that how you say it?
Din Djarin.
Din Djarin. Nailed it. All right. And his young apprentice Grogu, directed by Jon Favreau. Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu also stars Sigourney Weaver and is produced by Jon Favreau, Kathleen Kennedy, Dave Filoni, and In Bryce, with music composed by Ludwig Göransson.
We do like
Okay.
Ludwig.
So we're not going to react to this.
Ludwig.
We're just going to have it playing in the background. But this Jon Favreau directed The Mandalorian and Grogu, due to hit theaters in May of 2026, is the first theatrical Star Wars movie since 2019's critically panned Rise of Skywalker.
Boo!
It was okay.
It was ass.
I wish I had 2 more hands so I could give it 4 thumbs down.
So this is the next movie coming up. We do have one more Star Wars movie already in the works. Star Wars Starfighter starring Ryan Gosling. That's due to hit 1 year after The Mandalorian and Grogu in May 2027. So I'm sure we've all watched this individually at this point.
No.
No.
Yeah, I've actually never watched this.
Oh.
All right, so we have pivoted. We are going to do a live reaction of this trailer. So let's play it right here, right now.
I hate oceans.
I mean, okay.
What?
So the Razor Crest is back somehow. We last saw it exploded, so.
I do love the music. Very much.
Ludwig.
So it very much has the same style, like production value as the show, which a lot of people are not a fan of.
It's a little brighter.
Yeah.
See, I'm with it so far. I'm liking it.
I've never found the animatronics for Grogu
Grogu?
well done. I'd always felt like it was a puppet to me.
That's part of the charm.
It's not charming to me.
It's like keeping George Lucas alive.
I'm with Jason.
Like, it takes me out.
It's been way too long.
That's
to do a
cool.
shot.
No,
that's cool.
Turn around.
No, someone did the hell out of that sim, and they wanted to show it off.
Yeah. They put so much time into that, they needed every second of it.
Yeah.
Ford's Frymax, I like that.
Good shot, baby.
I don't like that.
Yeah,
That part's weird.
yeah.
But all of that said, so that's the new trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu. The what many are assuming is going to be the wrapping up of Pedro Pascal's turn as the Mandalorian. So this could be wrapping up their story that we originated from the TV show. But I think. See, I like it, but I see a lot of people not liking the way this looks.
So
Yeah.
I think it looks fine. I think the production value is good enough. How do I put it? I just don't care.
Yeah, it's like, why?
Because it's been 6 years since the Star Wars
Correct.
movie.
Yeah, like
that's
it's
why,
kind of
yeah.
what we were talking about. Like it's been too long. I no longer am
That's what I'm
invested.
saying. Like, we go about a decade between Star Wars trilogies.
I feel like we've had this conversation before and wanted a longer time between Star Wars things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, whatever.
But also,
yeah.
we're not 10-year-old boys. So
That's
This is true. And like
Okay.
people always forget that Star Wars is for children.
Okay, but
Like-
we say that, but the 77 Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, those hold up for adults.
Because of nostalgia.
But I think that they're
As
just
someone
as
who's
good.
been watching you rate things for
Yeah.
4 years now,
Right.
nostalgia plays heavily for you. Let me assure you.
I have two
helping you
fingers for you.
out. Helping out your
And they're
point.
way up.
I hope you can see this because I'm doing it as hard as I can, which is a reference to Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I love
by the
that.
way. Yes.
To Jason's point, though, we, as adults, loved the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So theoretically, if
This
this
should
was the same
work,
quality,
yeah.
this should work.
But I have zero interest in this.
Yeah, I just don't care. It's been too long. I just don't care anymore.
I think the name is taking me out.
Yeah.
It's a very wordy name.
Also, the font.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
comic.
not-
It's comic.
It's
booky.
very
pulp-
Indiana Jones.
Pulpy. It's pulp.
So, as someone who has not seen The Mandalorian, and like to be honest, I've never really been in the Star Wars universe. Like I think at a time in my life,
You married?
right?
Yeah, that's fine.
An outsider.
See, like
There's a
no,
whole
I
How I
have
Met Your
seen,
Mother.
I have seen in my life all of the Star Wars films. I've seen, well, not all the new ones, but I've seen all
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
original ones. Like I know enough. I have not seen The Mandalorian, and as a completely side note, but this is my perception of it, I'm so tired of seeing Grogu / the Baby Yoda thing every freaking where for the last decade. Like it has become the new Minions. It's become the new, what else is there? Like I'm so tired of it. And I feel like this is just capitalizing on that. Knowing nothing about the story, I feel like this title, the entire thing they're trying to appeal to here is the popularity of Grogu, which
Well, so
good
that's-
for them,
That's
but
the
like
hallmark of Disney. They always market the
exactly, but like, and also I just
You just
again,
combined 2 IPs there, by the way. The hallmark.
Yeah.
but like again, as somebody who has not seen The Mandalorian, I don't want to watch it because of how overblown Grogu specifically is. I'm so tired of seeing him everywhere.
But man, did we lose it when we saw Grogu for the first time.
Yeah.
And see, that's the exact reason I never watched it, because people lost their crap, and I was like, good for them. I'm already annoyed.
Because that was a COVID show, right? So we just
It
had
was.
To,
Yeah,
Definitely.
it just showed up one day
It's
Yeah.
also
and no one knew anything about it.
But here's the thing is that it started out kind of episodic. Like there was an overarching story
Yeah.
about Grogu, but it was episodic. It was like, who's the bounty today? What is he? This
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, the thing that I really liked about it is that the episodes were only as long as they needed to be.
Mm.
You had a 23-minute episode. You had a 34-minute episode. You had a 50-minute episode. Then it went back down to 25.
Yeah.
that's
I
nice.
love that. Like I wanted more of it, and I think it's good when a story or a series leaves you wanting more.
Mhm.
I don't want more. Like they've done it to death. I think Jon Favreau is an excellent caretaker of Star Wars. I think Dave Filoni is an excellent caretaker of Star Wars. I love the music that Ludwig, what's his name?
Gordon.
Yeah, it's
Ludwig.
perfect. Yeah. His Western themed music for this is perfect. But I think the direction that they went with it to make it less of a Western bounty hunting type thing and more of a
Star Wars!
Star Wars, right? I think they missed. They went in the wrong direction. I think they should have stopped when he dropped Grogu off with Luke.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
It's
That's
from
been
like a
way
decade ago.
longer.
Like
It's been
it's
all
fine.
over.
Which is
Memes
one of the
is fine.
spoiler. I'm so still pissed about that one. Anyway,
I think, based on that trailer, they're trying to capitalize and make a Grogu show, but they just threw in the Mandalorian. That's what that trailer told me.
Well, yeah.
And really, Pedro made it.
Yeah.
Or his voice acting. We don't know who was always in the suit.
I'm thinking most of the time it is not Pedro.
Right,
Pascal.
because actually John Wayne's grandson
is one of the guys. Yeah,
And he says he's responsible for the swagger. That
well, I'm sure.
Yeah. And I'm like, I believe it. Okay.
So we're not sold on the.
I mean, look, it's Star Wars. I'll go see it.
Okay.
But
Oh
I mean,
yeah, this is
like,
the movie. Forgot about that.
Yo.
Well, see, that's a failure of the trailer.
Thank you for the intro.
Yeah.
that's a movie.
This
Oh,
affects
yeah.
my life in no way. I will not go see this.
All right.
You won't go as a team?
I mean, I can physically be there.
We'll get you candy.
I'm in.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Junior mints.
Ew.
What do you mean?
Christian.
Ew. These are great.
Controversial opinion.
Our
Ew.
friendship is suffering right now.
What about senior mints?
Uh,
I think that's lactate or something. I don't know.
So let's wrap things up here with our final story: Wolverine, the video game. So Sony.
let's effing go.
All right.
I'm so excited for this game.
You don't
Look.
say.
He has handles.
Sorry, I'm such a catty bitch
You're
when I'm
good.
nervous.
You're good. Sony has finally pulled back the curtain on its hotly anticipated PlayStation 5 exclusive Wolverine video game during its State of Play September 25 showcase. From Insomniac, the developer of the hugely popular Spider-Man video games, Marvel's Wolverine is a gory affair in keeping with the veteran X-Men superhero's skill set, but much darker and more brutal than you might expect from Insomniac. It's due out fall 2026, so 1 year from now. It was initially revealed with a teaser trailer all the way back in 2021, with no further updates since then. So there was some fear that maybe this was not ever going to come out. So the action-packed trailer reveals characters Omega Red and Mystique, as well as a face-off against a mutant hunting sentinel. Locations include the Canadian wilderness, Tokyo, and Madripoor. Liam McIntyre, perhaps most famous as the voice of JD Phoenix from Gears of War, plays Logan/Wolverine in the game. He looks like Wolverine. Like,
I mean, I would have thought he was most famous for taking over Spartacus after Andy Whitfield died. He was Spartacus 2.0.
People kind of forgot about that show too.
Spartacai?
Yes.
Spartaco?
See?
Sputicus?
Sputicus.
Insomniac said it will show off more of Wolverine in the spring of 2026. So, Wolverine. This has been 5 years in the making, essentially.
Why
Yeah,
are
no,
we
I'm crunk.
announcing games 5 years early? That feels like
So, I've
a
explained
bad
this-
move
I've
to
explained
me.
this before.
This is all Todd Howard's fault.
It's a recruiting mechanic because typically when they get the license, like they secure the license to make these games, they don't actually have a team behind it yet.
yeah.
So they have to use these teasers to go make a team to actually make the game.
I want to work on the Wolverine project.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just feels rude. Like, here it is. Here it
It's
is.
typically-
In 7 years.
It's typically why you see this with licensed IP, not so much for original IP, because original IP is like private funded, but with licensed IP, they have to get hype behind it.
That makes sense.
So
I
is this
just
comic
don't like
accurate,
it.
Wolverine?
It looks like
Looks
it.
like
Like baby Wolverine.
5'3"? Is that right? He's supposed to be 5'3"?
He's definitely a short king.
Look at he's more than that guy. Yeah. So Wolverine
Yeah, it looks pretty fire.
looks pretty fire.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good.
Pretty crunk.
Pretty good. All right.
Okay.
Let's.
I mean,
There's not much else to say.
Yeah,
It looks
I mean-
dope. Like I'm super
so it
in.
does look dope.
Yeah, it looks dope.
satisfies the
Yeah,
5 year.
It looks mature, which Wolverine needed to be mature.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is
This is gonna
this is good.
This is going to be M for mature.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This
Smack your
definitely
mouth.
definitely reads press Y now kind of game.
Yeah.
As much
Yes.
as I suck at that, I'm going to enjoy it.
Pressing Y
Also, you
specifically.
just said,
Yeah.
also, you
Or like-
told us you played an Xbox.
Yeah, that's true.
Outed
Don't you
yourself.
have a PlayStation?
I do X.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Wow.
No. I'm not saying it. No, I was just like, I'm like, this is what you play because you press Y instead of X. That's all.
I
That's
don't know why.
it. That's all. I mean, it wasn't a judgment.
Sure sounded like
I
a
know.
judgment to
No,
me.
there's a lot of judgment in this
Yeah.
room.
I was,
Sounded-
you know what?
sounded judgy.
I'm proud of you.
So let me ask you guys this:
No. Okay, what?
Who all is going to play this game when it comes out?
Day one. I will buy the early
Probably
edition.
day
It depends
15.
on what the type of game it is.
I'll watch you play
Fighting.
the game.
Fighting, is it like Spider-Man fighting? Like,
I would assume so. It's maybe
looks like it.
Insomniac, so yeah.
like is there going
It
to
looks
be
like it.
Are there going to be stories and side quests?
Looks like it.
Well, yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. Like,
I don't know.
It looks moderately open world.
yeah.
It's hard to tell. That looks open world.
Yeah.
I
don't know,
This
the fact
looks,
that-
this looks a lot like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, the fact that it takes place in multiple locations, they said Tokyo.
Yeah.
Maybe Madripoor.
Madripoor.
It doesn't
Yeah.
seem like there's going to be a single open world. So
Yeah.
it kind of sounds like it may be locked down a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Linear.
I don't know.
I mean, as long as it's good, I don't care.
I would watch you
Like-
play this. I enjoyed watching you play the Spider-Man game enough that I think I would enjoy watching you play this.
So I was going to say,
I don't think I'd
maybe
play
this
it.
can be like a live stream we do.
A
to
day
kick
one
it off.
stream?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got a mechanic that does something like that where you just do something that's not even fighting,
Mhm.
you'll get me on board because that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's my kind of style too.
Like jumping off the Avengers Tower and just
Yeah.
seeing,
Like I
That's
played
fun.
part of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I think, on GameCube when I was little. He's never been so in love with me in his life. Yeah, but when I
this
say
is Corey
played,
just falling more in love with his wife.
when I say played, I mean I turned on the game and I just swung from
around.
building to
Yeah.
building.
That's okay.
I still log into Red
you-
Dead 2 just to go hunting.
He's about to
Oh,
turn
that's
into that
fun.
emoji
Yeah.
that just has the
That's-
heart eyes. That's what he's doing right now.
You should do an overlay. That should.
I've told you that before.
You haven't?
Oh, I have.
All right,
Because
let's
you
wrap
had
it
that
up.
look on your face. Look at that.
You have to do the graphics.
You have to.
You have.
You did the thought bubble of me with Tom Cruise in his underwear. You can do the heart eyes.
So that's going to wrap us up here for this episode of Eat Sleep Nerd. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@EatSleepNerd. Leave a like in this video. Go watch the rest of our videos. Leave likes on those as well. If you want to join in on the conversation, please leave some comments down below. That goes a long way into supporting this channel. That's not how I usually do it, but hey, you know what? That works too. Also, please share us with your friends and family over on social media.
Share us with your gran.
Yeah,
Grandmothers love us.
they actually do.
And we love grandmas.
Yeah.
Shout out grandmas.
Grands are great, especially great grands.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on the toilet, remember to wash your hands.
Yeah, please. And then wash your phone.
Ugh.
Yeah. People
Yeah.
always forget that.
When
part.
was the last time you washed your phone?
Yeah.
Wash your phone.
Yeah. Just
Just
take a
do
little-
it.
That is a very good point.
Lysol. Clorox wipe. Just
Clorox
wipe it down.
Yeah, even a wet nap. Just for the love of God, wipe down your phone.
Yeah, it's really gross.
Dirtier
Don't
than a
touch it.
toilet
Put
seat.
it on the top rack of your dishwasher.
Right?
Your entire phone.
Tupperware rules apply. Just,
Bottom rack, you're screwed. Top rack, your phone will be
I
fine.
mean, Apple Watches have a swim mode, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Just throw it in the dishwasher.
Yep, because the ocean or a swimming pool is definitely 100 and something degrees.
I mean,
Are we
do
gonna?
that.
Are we gonna get a super cut of all the terrible phone advice we've given? Like put it in the microwave to charge it, and
That works. I do
Or
it
if you
all the
want to
time.
make your phone smaller, put it in the microwave, it'll shrink.
No, that's the oven, like Shrinky Dinks.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Man, I miss Shrinky Dinks.
Eat Sleep Nerd cannot be held liable to any damages caused to your phone by you using it improperly and putting it in the dishwasher.
we
Please
do an-
follow all instructions provided by the manufacturer. Do not listen to us.
Eat Sleep Nerd. Take it easy, people.